Hello, guys. So, in this session, we are going to discuss one of the most significant regulatory action in recent times. So, the Competition Commission of India have actually imposed 213 crore fine on Meta. And you know, Meta is the parent company of WhatsApp and Facebook. And this fine has been imposed for its unfair trade practices, which are linked to the 2021 WhatsApp privacy policy update. So this penalty basically highlights the importance of regulating market dominance and also ensuring the consumer protection. So in this video, let's break down what led to this fine and how it impacts the market and what lessons it hold for tech giants operating in India. So let's try to first understand what is Competition Commission of India. It can be a potential prelims question. So go through the details, but I'll give you a brief idea about it here. So guys, the CCI, the Competition Commission of India, is India's regulatory body tasking with maintaining fair competition in the market and preventing monopolistic practices. We discussed about this in detail in our economy lecture. So go back to that and see that, okay? So monopolies often harm consumers, and how it is like limiting choices and inflating prices. When you have less choices, it is your choice, right? You can inflate the price like anything. So the Competition Commission of India actually ensures that dominant market players do not exploit their position. So in the case of Meta, the Competition Commission of India found that in 2021, WhatsApp privacy policy violated the competitive principles and raising concerns about user data and market fairness also. So let's look at the controversial 2021 privacy policy update. See, back in Jan 2021, WhatsApp introduced a controversial update in its privacy policy, which require users to accept new terms allowing data sharing between WhatsApp and Facebook. So users were left with no option but to agree to these terms if they wish to continue using the platform. So WhatsApp is something which is familiar to everyone and everyone is using, and you don't have any option but to agree to these terms and conditions, right? So this mandatory acceptance of policy actually drew a lot of criticism for being anti-competitive and also for leveraging WhatsApp dominant position in the Indian market. So they are using that WhatsApp dominant position in the Indian market for their advantage, for the advantage of Facebook also. Okay, now let's look at the investigation and finding. See, the Competition Commission of India began investigating Meta in March 2021 after concerns were raised about its privacy policy. And the investigation revealed that WhatsApp actions created entry barriers for other competitors in the market. So, see how by forcing users to accept data sharing terms, WhatsApp actually leveraged its dominant position and also discouraged new players from entering the market. And this behavior, as per the Competition Commission of India, violated key provisions of the Competition Act, particularly Section 42, and which is actually focusing on anti-competitive practices. Now, what is Meta's defense and Competition Commission of India stance? Let's look at that also. Meta defended its policy by stating that the shared data would only be used for business and advertisement purpose, and that user messages remain, end-to-end encrypted as usual. So it will be mainly used to get the data of the person, the interest of the person, and I hope you know that it is for the advertisement purpose of Facebook. Main revenue is coming from advertisement, and it is mostly going based on your interest. So you see, if you are interested in some area, you often see some ads when you're scrolling through Instagram and Facebook, right? So that's exactly the use that they have claimed here. But the thing is that Competition Commission of India highlighted that this explanation was insufficient as the policy undermined user choice and restricted competition here. So, and it became mandatory also. So the regulatory body also pointed out that the Meta knowingly used its market dominance to maintain its leadership position. What's the key provisions and recommendations? See, as part of the decision, the Competition Commission of India have directed Meta to introduce clear opt-out features. That means for those users who do not wish to share their data, there should be opt-out feature. Users must have the ability to change their preferences through the app settings, and that should allow them to opt out of data sharing even after opting in. That means even if you have opted for data sharing terms, you need to have a provision that is allowing them to opt out of that data sharing. Okay. This provision basically ensure that the users have more control over their data, their privacy, and that eventually will promote transparency and accountability. What could be the impact on tech giants on Indian consumers here? See, this penalty is actually a wake-up call. This penalty is nothing, but it's a wake-up call for tech giants like Facebook, Meta, who are operating in India. So it actually signals that the market dominance will not be tolerated at the cost of users' rights and fair competition. So you need to respect the fair competition. At the same time, you need to respect the users' rights, users' privacy, users' data, and everything. So for consumers, this action reaffirms their right to privacy and choice in the digital space. So it is giving them the choice, at the same time right to privacy. Previously it was like mandatorily you need to show, you had no other option but to accept the terms if you need to use WhatsApp. So it is also encouraging a healthy competition which ultimately benefit users by offering better services and also new innovation practices. Now, we can consider this as a step towards fair competition, right? So this decision, this is a landmark decision by the Competition Commission of India. Is not just about penalizing Meta, and the penalty also, if you see from Meta's perspective, it is nothing. So it's about setting a precedent for all tech companies. Regulators across the globe are increasingly scrutinizing the practices of dominant digital platforms. Now, India's proactive stance through the Competition Commission of India highlights its commitment to safeguarding consumer interest in the rapidly evolving tech ecosystem. So, guys, this 213 crore fine on Meta serves as a powerful reminder that even the biggest players must abide by the principles of fairness and competition. So, as the digital economy grows, regulatory bodies like the Competition Commission of India play a crucial role in ensuring that this growth does not come at the expense of consumer right. So this case basically underscores the importance of transparency, accountability, respecting the privacy, right? And also respect for users' choice, and also building a sustainable digital marketplace. That means equal competition or fair competition. So that's about this session, guys. I hope you got some value from this, and thank you so much for attending. You can, write your comments and your opinions in the comment box. So see you in the next session. Thank you so much.